Okay, it is Monday, the 26th of August. I just got home today from Carlisle because went yesterday to spend some time with my daughter for her 18th birthday in Washington, D.C. So my son and I got up early, left Carlisle this morning, and made our way back. I had a little bit of time tonight after my son's soccer practice and decided to do a little bit of cleaning on this. This is step one of reconditioning this car. There's going to be a little bit of work to do on it. Mechanically, look at those motorized mice. Look at that burgundy interior. It's a gorgeous car. I'm going to pop the trunk because the opportunities are in the trunk. Excuse me. There was a water leak in here, and I think I know where it's coming from. There are issues where it comes in around the taillights. Now, there's no perforation here except for one little spot, and there is a little tiny hole right there. So, good thing I have a good body, man. We're gonna go through, but what I was tracing in here, and one trick I learned from the rental houses is tracing leaks. And there's a little bit of acorns and things, so must have had a little critter living in here at one time. I was going to reach in here and pull the rest of it out, but then I realized, yeah, I don't want to pull out anything dead or alive, but more likely dead. But there's a little bit of work that needs to go on here. Reconditioning this, we'll get this out, we'll strip this, we'll repair that pinhole, we'll clean up everything we need to on this car. But what the most important thing is, I need to seal these taillights because it's coming in right here by these taillights, and there was a little bit of a drip, just a little bit from the washing the car, and it was coming down here, which is good. This is valuable information. I popped all this stuff off. This is nice and solid. This is nice and solid here. It's got some remains of some dirt and everything like that, but I'm going to clean this up, steam everything out, really get a full assessment of what I'm looking at. But I want to pull off the remains of this sound deadening material and get what's underneath it, treat it, reapply some sound deadening material, seal it up to make sure that this car is doing everything it needs to. So that being said, yeah, ABD 6877 was assigned to me by the state of Pennsylvania in December 1991. They weren't 7-digit plates when this car was built in January of 1989, but I'm not going to split hairs. What's cool in here, when I popped off these trim pieces in the back, I found a little yellow tag. It looked like a Post-it, and it was written with code on there from the factory in Georgetown, Kentucky. This is an early build Georgetown car within the first model year of it being built. So what's nice about this is that there's a lot of history with this car. Georgetown's kind of the key factory for Toyota's growth in the United States. And what we're, what's going to be nice is getting it up to the mechanics tomorrow. They're going to start working on it Wednesday. I'm going to take it up tomorrow after I go and register it properly and get it all up there. I want them to assess everything on it, including why the power door locks are non-functional. And the paint looks good. It's probably going to need a go through. It's kind of shiny. I'm going to see what I can do by hand with this car with a clay bar and my own efforts on there first. It's a pretty clean car. There's no oxidation on this. So I'm going to see what happens, what comes up. And it's a 2-liter 4-cylinder. It is a 5-speed manual transmission. Everything works, the lights and everything on here. But there are some things with the electrical system. There is a lights switch on here that I'm not sure what's going on with that. There's also, as I mentioned, the power door locks are not fully functional. The switch for the door switch, probably your striker switch here. Yep, right there. Okay. That is working now that I pushed it, but it wasn't working before on there. So I'm guessing this is the same switch that I had to replace on both of my Celicas. So pretty standard stuff. Air conditioning blows cool. you know, I want to get it up on the lift and take a look at it, see what we're looking at, if there's not any other hidden corrosion. I always fear that when I get a new car, because these are old vehicles. But it looks pretty good. That one little bit of corrosion in there is nothing in the grand scheme of things. We'll get that fixed up, go through detail this, and get it so I start getting confidence to start driving around. Like if there's burgundy interior, there is a very clean, solid car. No issues here, none. Pretty head-shakingly awesome. So, you know, every car has its secrets, every car has its issues. And if you look at this, it shows you 1 of 89. So that thing I was telling you about from Georgetown factory, it was January 4th, 1989 that part was pre-assembled to go onto this car. And it's just kind of awesome that something like this survives the test of time. And kind of why I wanted to get this. I think I can make this car better than it is now. And it's a good car. I can make it better. And other people can make it better too, but I get a great sense of satisfaction out of getting something like this and just putting my stamp on it. And so you'll see in the coming weeks, I don't have to put a lot into this, but get it all looked at, get it all running and everything like that, and enjoy it a little bit. You know, probably next spring you'll see a lot more fun with this, maybe taking shows. We're going to get into one show this year, local. I'm still not confident enough to know where this car can go. As you hear the air conditioning cycling off and on, my heart is palpitating a bit because I'm like, oh, is that a, no, that's normal. It's cycling on and off on this car. But the AC is working, like I said, the engine runs pretty smooth, but I think there is a parasitic drain on here that I'm disconnecting the batteries. There's a few glitches, and there's some sealing of the trunk, the tail lights on here. So I'm going to go into the forums. I got an idea of what I want to do, but I want to see what the people who know these cars might have to say to go ahead and seal them. So it's more of a car that you don't have to get out and go, oh my gosh, I got to take this all apart. It got a water leak in it. So that is how they say sorting on a car. It's a nice car. It's a nice car. So stay tuned. It'll be registered and inspected within a couple days. I'll have a follow-up video as to what I find out from my Toyota specialist up there at Sarah Automotive in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. And I hope the call is, hey, not bad, or, oh, we got to talk. I don't want the, oh, we got to talk. But we're in it. I'm in it. We're going to do it. This is a good car. It's worth saving. It's got some things that need addressed, but that's okay. Everything this age does. And I'm going to make this car a showstopper. Thanks for watching.